and I'll record. All right. So talk to me. How are things going? This is our first Zoom for level 2. If you can talk, that would be awesome. A little overwhelmed as you gather from my zillion posts. Dude, okay, that's totally normal. Yeah, it's totally normal to be overwhelmed. You're starting like a brand new business. You're learning so much and you're trying to implement it all and fit it into your schedule. So being overwhelmed is normal. The biggest thing is just to stay consistent. That is honestly like the secret sauce is consistency. And so that's what we're going to make sure that we stick with our accountability and everything. And I'm so happy you're excited because big things are coming your way, girl. All right. So things that I wanted to talk about today, running your first challenge group. So do you guys have the date set for your first challenge group? When is it starting?
11, this Monday.
This Monday? Okay, sweet. It could be a free 5-day clean eating group, or it could be an actual challenge group.
Mine is my 21-day fix, but most of the people are pointing to.
I heard part of that, Chrissy, and then you cut out.
Sorry, my phone. Mine will be the 21 fix because I'm starting the 21-day fix for the first time.
Okay.
So I have several people that want to join, for motivation, but not all of them are doing 21-day fix. So.
That's totally fine. That is totally fine. So I know like my first challenge group, I think it was my mom, my cousin, a girl I went to high school with, and not all of them purchased anything. There was just like, all right, you have the program, sweet, let's get you all together in a group and let's support each other. So as long as you're doing something, you're helping somebody, you're getting them started on their journey, you're supporting them, that's key number one. You're building those relationships and offering value. My plan is to read up on how to invite into the challenge group next week. Okay. Trying to get people to make the financial commitment to buy a challenge pack is a little scary. Yes. So there's a couple things you can do. First is run a free 5-day clean eating group. And that way people can get a taste of what you offer as a coach for free before they actually have to buy something for you. Because a lot of people, $140 is their cheapest challenge pack. And they're like, what? They don't understand the value like we do. Because to me, $140, I'm like, that's a steal. Holy crap. Because they don't understand Shakeology yet. But if you can get them either in a free 5-day group, or you could do a 5-day or 10-day Shakeology challenge where you sell the Shakeology packets for $5 a day. So like $25 plus $5 shipping, that gives people a taste of what we do as coaches and our challenge groups and what we have to offer. So I would do either of those. And then you can invite them to upgrade and join your actual challenge group. And so, there's a million different ways you could go about it, but that's what I would recommend. And most people will say no to the financial commitment of a challenge pack. Most people will, which to me, even like to this day, I still get most people tell me no. And then I invite them to something free. And so I'm always inviting them and then following up. So the biggest thing is that you are staying consistent on social media and that you are constantly sharing what you're doing and the results that you're helping people get, or the results that people are getting in a challenge group. Doesn't have to be your clients, could be someone on our team, the results that we're getting with the programs, anything like that. And people will watch you and they are making sure that you're going to stick with it. And they're going to want to see the results that you're getting and that other people are getting, and they'll follow you. And over time, they will come and say, yes, people do come around. But they're going to stalk you for a while before they do. Okay. And so with challenge groups, what you can do, you can run it obviously on your own if you want, but as a new coach, I know that's scary. I remember I ran my first challenge group with another coach. And so we did it together. We led that challenge group together. Because first, I think I only had 3 people in that group. So it wasn't like a big group. So I'm like, I need someone else to do it with me. So we ran that group together. Then we had like 6 people in there or something, just to get it more active. You could add people to a challenge group that your coach is running or I'm running. We have a 22-minute hardcore group going on right now. See what group your coach is running and if you can add people to that group. I know it's definitely less scary your first time if you do it that way, but if you're like gung-ho and you're like, I got this, I know what I'm doing, you can do it on your own. This is your business, and so you can do things as you see fit. You can use the new Challenge Tracker app. I love it. And so if you go, it's called the My Challenge Team Beachbody My Challenge Tracker. So you can just search the App Store for that and download it. And then if you search the My Challenge Tracker on YouTube, you're going to see a tutorial on how to use it from the coach standpoint, and then a video that you can send to your customers explaining them how to use it. You can still do a private Facebook group if you want to. So it's really up to you. Like I said, it's your business. You run it as you see fit. I'm using the Challenge Tracker app now just because I love that I can see it, everyone from the portal. I can see if they accepted the invite. We can track our Shakeology. I can see if they're drinking Shakeology every day. There's some really cool features to it. Okay. Any questions on challenge groups?
If you do a challenge group, does everyone in the group need to have bought the challenge pack that you're working on?
Huh? Say that again?
For it to be a challenge group, does everyone in your group have to have bought the specific challenge pack that you're doing?
No.
Like you're doing hard.
No.
Everybody in there.
So for my group, most people are doing 22-minute hardcore. But for I've done mixed challenge groups where everyone's doing a different program. I usually prefer to do it that way unless there's a new program release, which is why we're doing 22-minute hardcore. But yeah, usually you can do mixed programs. I never turn people away from my challenge group. If they cannot afford Shakeology and they borrow the program from somebody, I'm still going to let them in my group. I'm just going to have them sign up for a free account with me to make sure that I'm their coach. Yeah, my biggest tip for challenge groups, I would say some people are shy, and so to check in with them via private message. And so if someone's not posting, just message them and see what's going on, because a lot of times people, they're afraid to post. But also doing things that are going to get engagement. So asking them to do a sweaty selfie, asking your challengers to share their favorite recipes, getting them involved is definitely key to a successful challenge group. And if everyone stops posting and your challenge group fizzles out and dies, don't think you're a terrible coach, because that has happened to me many, 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 many times. So I would just private message people, and then sometimes I'll tag people in the group too. Hey, how are you doing? But that would be my biggest tip, and learn as you go. Prizes are great. Yeah, you can definitely do prizes. I wouldn't do them more than $25. Do it. People just like to be recognized. So if you do some kind of shout out, but we also get a lot of free stuff from Beachbody. So you could do shaker cup giveaways, Shakeology sample giveaways. We get free workout programs or whatever. Yeah, there's shout outs. Definitely give people shout outs on your profile too on Facebook. Hey, this girl's in my challenge group. She is killing it. I'm so proud of her. And people, they love recognition. Next thing I wanted to talk about is signing up your spouse. And so was everyone on our team Zoom on Monday with Amber Snow? How amazing was that, by the way? You missed half. I posted the recording. It's on my YouTube. Yes, Chrissy, you can. Send me a message on Facebook to remind me to add you to it. Rewatch it. And so what Amber talked about was getting to Emerald. How important it is to reach Emerald, get momentum in your business. And so Emerald, you guys, Emerald is easy. If you're not Emerald yet, this is something you can do today. And so the biggest thing, number one, is sign up your spouse. If you're married, have a significant other, sign them up. You guys, last year alone, my husband's account made almost $30,000 just because I signed him up first. He's at the top of my organization and he has all of that volume. It's basically, once you start to build your team, it's double dipping on your volume. You need to use a separate email address for your husband. Create a new one on Gmail or whatever. Yeah, easy peasy. This is like step number one. That gets you halfway to Emerald. And then the next thing, think of a family member or a close friend who would benefit from Shakeology and who would like to support you. And so I talked to my mom and I said, Mom, I'm drinking Shakeology. You are going to love this. It's a healthy chocolate shake and you can have this for breakfast. It'll keep you full. It'll help you lose weight. You need to try this. And she's like, of course, honey, I want to support you. So she was my second coach and she signed up. And she has been drinking Shakeology every single day for 5 years, just like me. And that's how I became Emerald. So it's really, you guys, Emerald is easy. Don't overthink it. Don't make it too complicated. Spouse number one, close friend or family member who would benefit from Shakeology and wants to get it on a discount number two. Any questions about Emerald? I mean, it's ideal that someone wants to coach, but it's not always the case, especially when you're a brand new coach. And so strong versus weak legs. Yeah, that's the complicated part. So it's ideal that someone wants to work the business, but when you're a new coach, usually you're not going to have a ton of people that want to work the business right away. You might. Some people are lucky, but I did not have that. So I just did my husband and my mom just to get me to Emerald. And then obviously I kept looking for people that wanted to build a business. And I kept asking people, we didn't have sneak peek groups back then, but that's definitely what you should do, is inviting people to a sneak peek, especially the one that we have starting on Monday. The investment for them, $40 at the bare minimum. Yes. What I suggest you do is sign them up with a challenge pack, get the cheapest one. That way you pay $140, but you're getting the $40 commission. And then you can order Shakeology packets from that spouse account and sell those packets and do 5 or 10 day Shakeology challenges. So you're actually making a profit. That is my number one suggestion. And so yes, it's an upfront investment, but think of long-term payback. I am so freaking happy I signed up my spouse first because of the income that we have now. But yeah, I did Shakeology challenges and I got Shakeology packets from his account. He did drink Shakeology today though, but he never normally does drink it. Okay. So that is Emerald. And just a reminder that the Coach Online Office updates tomorrow. And so if you want to be Emerald, this week, you need to do it tonight. And just a reminder that you need to switch your preferred placement. I'm going to show you really quickly how to do that. And so if you log in to your Coach Online Office, and let me post in level 3 that I'm running late. Oh. Okay. So we go to my business, my downline, or no, my business, my preferred placement. And so basically all you want to do is click this little thing that says set preferred placement. And so you're going to either do right or left. And so this has to do with your strong and your weak leg, obviously. And so one of these, I'll show you how to find out which one. My business, my downline, graphical genealogy. My business, my downline, graphical genealogy. And so you'll see you up here at the top. And then one of these sides is going to be empty until you place coaches there. The other side is going to have, you're going to see you have coaches on that leg. most of the time. Most everyone on our team has a strong leg. I did not have a strong leg, just so you know. So I've built our entire team on my own with no upline support. So if you don't have a strong leg, that's fine. But most everyone on our team does, because that's how we teach people to build their business. So you'll see one side that has coaches that you have no idea who the heck they are. They're on one of your legs. That is your strong leg. That is the leg that is going to be essentially built for you volume-wise. And all you need to do to maximize your income potential is to build the other leg. Okay? And so it doesn't really make that much of a difference right now where you put people, weak leg or strong leg, because you need to get to emerald and you need to have somebody on each leg to be emerald. Okay? And so you're going to put somebody on that strong leg and you're going to put somebody on that weak leg. And so what I would do is just, it doesn't really matter which side you put the first person on. I would just put, so right here, you can do left or you can do right, and then sign up your spouse. And then all you have to do after they've signed up is to click here and switch it. So if you put your spouse on the left, then switch it to put them on the right, and then click save before you sign up your next person. And so some people say you should put your spouse on your strong leg. Some people say you should put your spouse on your weak leg. It really depends. And so if you are a really strong retailer, you feel like, what I would do is put them on your weak leg. And then you can put a lot of you can get yourself to Success Club and then put the rest of your customer orders underneath your spouse. And that way you're getting the 25% commission, plus you're going to get $14 team cycle bonus as an Emerald coach. If you think you're going to be a stronger recruiter wise, then you can put them on your strong leg. If you have no clue what you're going to be at, like this is just by luck where I put my husband. I would put them on your strong leg. That's just my suggestion. And so let's say your right leg is your strong leg right now. All you got to do, my business, this is in graphical genealogy, my downline, graphical genealogy, and then just preferred placement. If your right leg is your strong leg, click right, click save. If your left leg is your strong leg, click left, click save, sign up your spouse, and then alternate it right after you sign them up. I know this is super duper confusing. So if it's like going right now, I suggest we have a lot of videos on this, on preferred placement, spouse placement, everything like that on YouTube. I would just Google Beachbody preferred placement, Beachbody spouse placement. I know Lindsay Matway has a great video. I had to watch so many videos about this, you guys, and then it was just actually doing it. And so coming in here, signing up people, switching preferred placement, it will make sense the longer you are a coach. So have no fear. It will make sense. Any questions about this? Once you place someone, can you move them? You have 72 hours to switch. So if you put someone, let's say you signed up both of your coaches on the right leg on accident, then you would have to submit a request to Coach Relations and say, hey, can we put this person on my left leg? I put them both on my right by accident. So you have 72 hours. So you want to make sure you're on top of that so you get it covered. But yes, 72 hours. Any other questions on this? Okay, next thing is our sneak peek starts on Monday. And so I want to make sure that you guys are inviting. And my goal is that you invite at least 10 people and that you actually have 10 people in that group. So that means that you're going to invite more than 10. And I actually just posted, if you go to a bigger purpose, this right here is the simplified steps for our sneak peek. And so open that up. And so this is the link to specific coach invite scripts that you can use. And I use this one a lot, that very first one. And so anytime I see someone in my newsfeed, someone that likes my posts, especially about fitness, about coaching or whatever, they get a message from me. And I'm inviting them to join my team. Not everyone is going to say yes, but a lot of people are going to say, wow, thank you so much for thinking about me. I actually do want to take a look. I actually am interested. And that's when you invite them to our sneak peek. And so everything about the sneak peek and the scripts are in here. The biggest thing is that you are active in that sneak peek. You introduce your person in our sneak peek group and you let them know the expectations. Hey, I'm going to tag you in the post every day. I want to make sure you're seeing the daily post. And I'm going to be following up with you Wednesday night so we can talk about where to go forward. Is there a good time that we can chat on the phone? And yes, you can chat on the phone with them. It's not that scary. Do you just give them the link to the sneak peek group? I actually add them manually. So if you go to like a group, obviously, you know, you can add member. And so I usually just add them. And then once they're added, then I introduce them in the group. Yeah. So I want you to have 10 people in that group. That might mean that you invite 50 people for 10 to say yes. All right. So we are inviting like maniacs now. All right. Any questions about the sneak peek? Okay. Have you created a list of people that you're going to invite yet? Do you have a list?
Yes.
Yes? How many people are on your list, Chrissy?
Well, I did 2 lists. I did one that I thought of on my own, which was about 18, and then I did that memory jogger video.
Yep.
And that has a lot more.
Good. So if you have not gone through our new coach video series yet, this is pinned to the very top right here, new coach video series of a bigger purpose, or it's in our Google Drive. You need to make sure you're going through this with your coach, but the memory jogger is number 4. Watch this video on the memory jogger and get as many people as you can on that list, and do not prejudge. When you're inviting somebody to join the business, do not prejudge. Don't think who would be good at this, who would be bad at this, who would be interested. You have no idea who would be interested and who needs you until you invite them. The people I thought would say yes and would kill this have told me no. The people I had no idea were actually interested have actually reached out to me and said yes. Good, 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 good. Invite, invite, invite until you're blue in the face. Inviting is the magic. You gotta invite. And never, ever, ever prejudge. You have no idea whose life that you could change. Who needs you? They need you to speak up and they need you to invite them. So be brave, be bold, and invite. Okay. Watch the video. No, don't worry about rejection. If they say no, they're just saying no to Beachbody. They're not saying no to you. And most people will say no. And they just need to watch you a little bit longer. I said no like 5 times, I think, at least. And that was just for the discount, not even to build a business. If I knew this was like a business, I would have been like, what? I'm not a business owner. Ugh. That would have freaked me out. Yeah. If you want to build a business fast, go for 20 no's a day. Exactly. You want people to tell you no. So change it around, like I fear being rejected, to I want people to reject me. I want 20 people to tell me no today. I got that from one of my business mentors. He said when he started his business that he's like, I want 20 people to tell me no every single day. And he became $1 million earner, I think, in 2 years. Oh, are you guys buddies now? That's cute. Yay. Love it. Love it. Okay, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with you guys today. Do you have any questions so far? We're just going to take things step by step by step. No questions? P.S. Jean Reed, I appreciate you for being on with your coach. You're a rock star. Okay. Well, I'm going to let you all get to work then. We got some invites to do, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right? You're awesome, Jean. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.